Attention, travelers, my friends. I beg your attention. 10,000 apologies for interrupting your merrymaking. At this time, the event will now begin. Please make your way to the prep room. I repeat, at this time, please make your way to the prep
More so
room.
the puzzle aspects that we pay attention to. And don't worry about getting it wrong because, trust me, we went through about 5 months getting this puzzle wrong.
This is actually a new
7
rendition.
months, yeah, still.
Everyone is going from scratch with
It
this
was
one.
like the whole tour was like literally a year from when it was first released until we finished it.
Yep, we took a long time.
Last
It
I
was on
checked,
Valentine's Day
with this
when
one,
it
this
was
is a new
Valentine's Day
rendition.
when it got
We will need to actually work a bit more harder to actually crack this egg.
Oh, that was dynamite.
Whoa.
One person I don't see that.
Oh, these are pleasant.
Which one? The bear, the big bear.
Allow me.
Oh, yeah.
Forever.
Oh yeah, he's not here.
You.
Come on, minute.
Maximize. You.
Oh Jesus.
Yes.
Maximize.
Big thing.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
You may need to give them a moment. They are prone to memory leaks.
Yeah, I think memory leak.
Go figure the one event I'm home for, I'm not having to Like I
I
know
recall
you
there was
did.
a way I was able to
Yeah.
fix it. Oh. Yep, there we go. I think I got it.
Do you like my new name? How it changes depending where you are in the API?
Really? How did you manage to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to read mine.
Easy, man. I have no friends or family. Don't you know that I have way too much time?
It's called
too much time is for fun.
Disposable income. Fuck, how do I
This is
go
what he
back
does for
into
fun.
link?
I've once watched this man install Windows 11 while actively playing VR chat on the same computer.
It was.
Do you need
It was
a
amazing.
link back to the rendezvous?
Yeah,
I remember that.
notify the guides.
It's Kahora, don't question it.
I can drop this. I can drop this like I gave
like
you
an
did
elder
with Link.
tenderly.
Much appreciated.
Or
Yeah,
World
trying
Link
to
to it.
understand Kihora is an effort in insanity.
Yeah, it's like an elder's entity. If you try to perceive him, you just go insane.
You can question my methods, but not my corrupt OS, man.
Yeah, you did.
If it even install successfully, I don't remember.
It did. I don't know.
Still have a little too whiskey left.
To be fair, I did have a few errors in DCIM. So.
Gee, I wonder why.
Maybe because half of the OS was missing.
Yeah.
That might, in fact, just do it.
Hey.
It appears I have a twin. Possibly be a cause.
Yes.
Oh. I think.
Let me see here.
No, I don't have metal up. I thought I turned you up.
Yeah, I just turned them up just in case.
My friends, apologies. It seems some newcomers have started a second instance. We are currently sending a traveler there to retrieve them. Please excuse our delay and give us 1 or 2 extra minutes.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for that.
Peculiar. They should automatically join to this one. Not sure why they would actually appear here.
No, you have a spellbook now.
Yep.
Work on the same system.
Similar. I can turn pages.
Oh yeah, that's what
Okay, it's worked out.
Careful you're moving.
Very nice.
Those propellers could cut up a human with no problem.
Where there's humans here, they can
So you did have physics. How do you fit it?
Rarely. But there are.
It's
Apparently.
what do you call it? The two.
That's all.
Two contacts
triggers.
either side.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, so it's
It's like looking for them to be hit quickly one after the other.
yeah. So after you hit
That makes sense.
left and right, turns one way, right then left, turns
I'm
the
assuming
other.
it'll time. I'm assuming it'll time out if they're not touched quick enough.
I was going to add that. I'm not sure if I got it in this version or yet.
Oh, fun.
Tonk?
Just hope it doesn't explode.
Are you okay?
No,
We're
dude,
here
I'm
now.
cooking Chinese food right now, dog.
These images are sharp.
What, you don't believe me, man?
No, I believe you.
No, I do believe you.
Kihora, that's the
I know,
most
that's just how you're
believable
like.
thing I think you have ever said.
Oh,
See you.
I love the shaders on this. This is really
Yeah.
cool.
That's delicious, bro.
They were a lot shorter in the past.
Does it want to go back?
They don't sync between.
But yeah, I just gotta wash this pan right quick, bro.
There you
There it
go.
goes.
This is why, whenever I set them up, I make the collider like that big. It's like, just make it massive, dog.
10, 9,
Countdown time, let's go.
8,
Oh, menu time.
7,
Show me it. You can show me more.
6,
Up the door.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's actually quite quiet.
It seems you've met with an uncertain fate. You find yourself at an interdimensional crossroad. A rendezvous of travelers between worlds. My name is Sheen. I am a highly metastasized, infomorphic, mimetic meme complex and one of the tour guides of VRTravellers. Welcome to the rendezvous, our point of contact to the narrative domain. For those of you experiencing this for the first time, we lovingly create story-based tours with original writing, beautiful worlds, voice acting, and always wholesome team effort. These are immersive and interactive live performances where you and your friends tour a virtual world, while yours truly, the tour guide, narrates a story. There are points in the tour where the story will change depending on the choices or actions your group makes together. Our tours are infamous for having multiple endings that require puzzle solving over multiple runs to unlock. This story is no different. My flagship tour, my magnum opus, my greatest work so far. The pilot is a personal story I hold dear. It is one that veterans of VRTravellers have solved several years ago. But we have redone it, reset it, reworked it, and revised it. Thanks to the talent of my new team, this story is different. The endings are different. And for you veterans, your previous method will not work in achieving the endings you remember. For those of you that are new here, you're in for quite the treat. In just a moment, I will drop the portal to this world, to our connection to the narrative domain. And it is there that we will project from the real number domain and experience a story as it exists, isolated in time. Before we go, I do want to say thank you to my team. Metalgen, Sillin, Nick, Rendizo, thank you all for your hard work in helping me reset this tour for everyone. I want to provide you an opportunity to speak freely on the work we have been doing nearly every day for a long while now. I'll start with you, Sillin, if that's all right. Would you like to say anything to the travelers about our work on this tour?
Only that I really only that
Should we crash?
Only
No
that,
worries.
I hope
Oh.
people appreciate the new riddles.
Dude, I am dual wielding pots right now, my guy.
Cillian's words. We hope you all appreciate the new riddles. Hard work, hours and hours of thought has gone into this. Metalgen, your work is unparalleled. Can you please, if you don't mind, speak about what is to come?
Can't say too much about what has actually been done or what has been changed, but I appreciate and thank you all for coming to see this tour revamped tonight. Many of you already have expectations for this tour. You already have a lot of knowledge. Not everybody does. All I ask is that you respect those who are seeing this for the first time. Some of them may need contextualization. Other times, it may be best to give them the same experience you received, figuring it out without a clue in the world. I'm not discouraging you from talking about it at all. Please do. I encourage it. I'm looking forward to seeing you all work toward a good ending together. That is all.
Won't be able to do that tonight.
The good ending.
May we at least get the neutral ending? At least.
Seekers of the good ending. That's what I like to think we do here. We seek out the good ending. My friends, let's move on now. I will now drop a portal to the world of the pilot. At this time, please make sure you are friends with another traveler here. In case you crash and need to rejoin, you will need to send an invite request to that traveler, as this world will be private. If you do not have another friend here, please consider the tour guides your friend and add us. We will gladly accept your invite and get you into the world should you crash. For those standing in front of me, please kindly step aside and I will drop the portal.
Clear the way for the hypercube.
I've seen that one.
Well, it's interesting. My first time doing this.
This man just mentioned the cubes. Compared to him, you are nothing but
Looking forward to it.
There's a reason for 2 years straight I came here every Saturday night.
So I'm so freaking
I highly doubt that the password's the same, so we're not going to more than likely not going to figure out what we need for the
I can't
good
imagine
ending
it's
right
the
away.
same.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not. I have no idea what we're getting into.
I don't even remember what it was.
True.
The password for the Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emerald
The
Cassette.
old one, I'm assuming. Yeah.
The portal
Which
is
probably
live.
changed
My
since
friends,
then,
please
of
enter.
course.
Alright, here we go.
Portal stable. Enter in.
Oh, cool.
Hey, you know.
Huh?
Hold up. I want to see if I can convince something.
Yeah. There's videos of all that out there. I'm sure it'll be somewhere.
I can't wait to see what's different.
You know,
Even the crowd is the
it'd
same.
be really funny if I could convince them to put this in the world. Yes.
Start's still here.
Don't go in the basement. No, do not.
I can't imagine there would be too much difference as far as the map goes.
As the world, it's yeah.
Oh, it's one this was.
They got enough on their plate to do.
You're wondering where your ghost was?
Maybe we'll be surprised.
Always bring him with me.
Maybe.
I doubt it though.
When going through these types of tours, it's always best to be prepared.
It's always that worst.
Especially if it's a new one.
Let me.
It has been a bit since we've been here. Just to be awesome.
It's not an oldie anymore.
What's on my
It's the itch. That makes you lift your headset way up to get to.
Hey, Nick.
What's up? Hey, Luminous.
Wouldn't it be funny if
Try not to get
because I wanted to use like another little droid
we're all gonna be
on my alt account, and I completely forgot I'm not
good ending.
It's an invite plus, so I should be able to. Between me, you, Ray, Hunter will be coming later, and
Tech is trying to join on us, but it says I think he's still in transit.
Like the main room in the rendezvous.
Yeah, at times.
It is wild.
And also, I might add
That's
a
actually
very important
Karen.
note. Don't go in the basement.
He's over here being a worry.
He's
Rice.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, but
Hey,
you have a basement.
He's worrying about me.
It's where the ice cubes are stored. You know,
Got some cooking going on?
Yeah, I got that really cold room. Yeah, I got us hooked up on Discord.
So, yeah, we're gonna
communicate on this side just so we don't interrupt the others.
doing my words overnight.
I'm getting trying to switch over.
I'm just waiting for the chicken to.
It's your call.
But it's old and outdated, and I'm not updating it anymore.
So I'm making sweet and sour chicken, and then I just gotta wait right now so I can throw in the pineapple chunks, tomatoes, and
NCC.
I gotta let the fried chicken go.
There's a plot point where the undead, do a rebellion and they try and take over.
At this time, make your way closer to Sheen. The tour is about to start.
It's time.
At this time, please
Gather
make your
around
way
the cube.
closer to Sheen. The tour is about to start.
5, 4, 3, 2,
For how dense he is, it may as well be the boat there. Oh.
my friends, gather around where you can hear. The story will begin shortly. Travelers, thank you for joining us. This is a story-based tour, and as with any tour in the real world, I politely ask that you remain with your guide at all times. There will be times during the story where you are allowed to explore freely. Do not worry. Additionally, I kindly ask that you remain silent during narration. While we walk from place to place, you are welcome to talk. In fact, it is imperative that you talk amongst yourselves while we travel in order to solve the tour. My friends, one last silly note. I highly encourage you to cheer, scream, shout, and speak your mind and emotion as much as you can. Your reactions are like candy to us. Our hard work is so much paid off when we hear your positive reactions. So please, don't be afraid to give us criticism as well, but please, scream as loud as you can. All right. My friends, the story will begin. Please, click the yellow save point.
No, this place brings me back.
So
Oh wow, I love the.
I remember
it's
this.
like, it's like returning to an old home.
It truly is.
I'm
It's
not
like
even
a different
using my PC today. Alizu, you're here.
Quite interesting.
What way would the wood grain be incorrect? Like the texture face
streaming right?
Yeah, I can't tell.
Wait, what
I
happened to
can't
what's his
check.
name?
I'm in
okay.
another call.
There's a guy missing.
Well, if
Wait, who's this guy?
Mystic
Nostalgic, isn't it?
Yeah. Something tells me it's right.
My friends.
Feel free to scan around.
And now, without
How's it
further
doing?
ado, please make sure your music is at a comfortable level, and you can hear it because music is an important part of the story. Now, without further ado, the story begins.
I don't hear him.
Between the forest and the countryside, there sits a lone house. And in this house is a young girl. Every evening, she looks out of her bedroom window, and her imagination soars. She wonders about the faraway, exotic places her father always tells her about. She closes her eyes, and she can see them. Beautiful cities, filled with waterfalls and white birds. Majestic mountains capped with clouds so soft one could fall asleep on them. She wonders and she wonders until the sun sets and crickets fill the air. In her mind, the scene shifts to the front door. She pictures her father finally coming home. She hopes for it with all her heart. It's going to be tonight. She knows it is. Her heart flutters, and she opens her eyes expectantly. The evening sky is clear, and the path from the forest to her home is empty. She was wrong. He hasn't come home. She shoves the curtains across and turns from the window. My friends, let's go inside and see if she's all right. This way.
Yeah, let's check on her.
Ransacking the house.
Double click.
Good grief.
My arms feel like jelly. Yeah. Ooh, it's really hard to hold a T-pose for that long.
It is, it really is. Ow.
Hey, Sheen, before you get into the next spot, my friend can't hear you right now. We don't know why.
Oh, they got the glitch, bro. They're gonna have to rejoin or restart VRChat.
Oh, it's real quick.
It's the audio glitch, bro. Yeah, it's an audio glitch, bro.
Apologies, it might be an audio glitch. Have them rejoin. 10,000 apologies.
It's a VR chat
It
problem.
happens, no worries.
Not us.
Just go ahead and rejoin. And then and then come right back. It should be fixed. It's an
You get head pats.
Yeah.
A young girl trudges through the dark house. The kitchen is empty. Her mother has forgotten to cook again. The girl grabs an apple from the table, pulls up a chair, and eats alone. She closes her eyes again, wanting to go to another place. The image slowly forms in her mind. Wisp of mist brushing by. The gentle rush of cool air in her ears. The deep thrum as she passes through clouds. The beautiful countryside far below her. Everything cast in a radiant golden light. Then the sky knocks. No, not the sky. She opens her eyes. Could it be? Her chair clatters to the ground, and she runs toward the front door. She can't contain her excitement. There he is, finally home. She lets out a cry of joy as her father picks her up and holds her tightly. Whoa, hey, Angel. I've missed you so much. In tears, all she can manage to say is Daddy over and over as she hugs with all her might. All right, it's okay, Angel. It's okay. Hey, is Mama still sleeping by the radar? Daddy's voice is comforting, like the clouds she flew through. Only when you're gone so long. Her mother's voice drifts in, warming the room. She joins them in a tight embrace. I'll always come back, he says. He takes out a sealed bottle of capsules from his jacket and hands it to the mother. He apologizes for only being able to get enough for 10 months. He seems really sad about it. Don't worry, the mother says. I'll manage. I always have. And soon, The house is filled with the warm glow from the fire, the sounds of laughter, the smell of a roast, and the little girl could not possibly be more happy. After dinner, the girl asked her father for another story about the pilot. He looks at her as a smile slowly spreads across his face. My friends, let's go together and listen to Father's story. This way.
This freaking rice is looking really bougie, guy.
Oh, the room's different. Is the room different?
No, I think it's
so. Not that I know.
It looks
just
the
like
same
we
to me,
left
I
it.
think.
Perfect.
Hey, was this block here before?
I think so.
I believe so. I've seen it before.
It's
my
my
own
first time being here, so I wouldn't know.
If the room was
Fair
exploited,
enough.
there were some fixes in my script.
I think we went into the other room because there's the bear that I've taken a picture in front of.
I believe so, yes.
The story continues. The young girl jumps into bed, and the father and mother sit either side of her. The father tells another story about his daughter's favorite hero, the pilot. Each time the father would revisit this story, the pilot would be on a new adventure. But each time, a few themes remained the same. The pilot flies to new worlds with their legendary ship. And wherever they go, they meet new friends who need their help. The odds would be stacked against them, but thanks to their trusty legendary ship, the pilot always saves the day. The girl remains awake till the very end. And then the father asks, as he does at the end of every story, "So, why do you think the pilot helps people?" The young girl squeezes her bunny doll and cheers. "Because it's the good thing to do." The mother and father look at one another, smile, and then laugh. The daughter doesn't know what happened, but she laughs with them anyway. Her parents leave the room. The girl asks if, when she grows up, she can fly to other worlds to help people like the pilot. In the doorway, the father responds, "Of course. You'll be the greatest pilot, and someday you'll save the day too." The mother looks out the window. He returns to tuck her in, and the father turns off the light. They leave the door ajar for their daughter. My friends, let's go back downstairs and let her sleep. This way.
That's a good thing to do.
The nostalgia.
Words that will stick with
What's that, Loom?
I said something.
Carry me, mouse man. I'm tired of walking.
There you go.
The mother and father sit together in the living room. She asked him if he did what he set out to do, and if he was tracked. He says the same thing he always says. Of course not. He was careful. He starts talking about being able to get away with unregistered flights, and the tendency for the military officers to turn a blind eye to a certain amount of excess cargo. When she stops him with the finger on the lips, she reminds him that she knows all of this already. He laughs and gets one more detail in. She will always know when anything is approaching thanks to the radar. She nods and slowly rests her head on his chest. He hugs her close, feeling her heartbeat. They both decide that it's a topic for another time. Her husband is home again, and she missed him dearly. And so, they go to bed. The mother is woken suddenly. It's the father. He's talking about something on the radar, headed for the refugee camp. She rubs her eyes, confused. I have to go, says the father. I have to get them out. She doesn't understand. She pleads for him not to leave again, still not sure what exactly is happening. She suggests that it's just a scout or an error. No, the father says, and his voice frightens her. Look at the radar. The mother looks, and her heart drops. The signal is enormous, the largest ship she's ever seen, and it's headed directly for the rebel camp off the radar's edge. That's... she begins, but her voice falters. Yes, says the father. The Dark Monument airship. Last time it was deployed, it laid waste to everything from Eternic to the Aquavi Islands. The death toll was in the millions. Fire fell from the sky for weeks after, and to this day, nothing grows there. Hidden forest camps, underground bases, networks under towns, it doesn't matter. Everything and nobody is safe from this thing. Sending it there could only mean... He doesn't finish. I'll join you, the mother says. I was an engineer in the military. I can help. You were, until they discharged you for your condition. He takes hold of her shoulders and looks her in the eyes. The moonlight from outside dims and the room goes dark. I need you to stay here. Protect our daughter. The Gray soldiers will easily detect her potential. They'll take her away from us. We can't let our daughter become another weapon for them. The mother feels as though she is in a nightmare. Can't you contact the Ethos Coalition for help? The Coalition's resistant ships won't make it in time. I can outrun that abomination. I smuggled them to the camp in the first place, so it's up to me to get them out of there. I'm their only hope. His hands slide down her arms as he takes hold of her fingers. She's trembling. I was the same as them. You know? A refugee. On the run, remember? And then you. It was you that rescued me. I have to return the favor. It's the good thing to do. Reluctantly, she nods. He kisses her and rushes out into the night with his things. The house is cold and dark once more, and the mother and daughter are left alone. A year has passed. The father has not returned, and the daughter has just turned 6. The mother lost contact with the Ethos Coalition months ago. Every night, she waits by the radar, staring at the night sky. Tonight her daughter is with her, and together they watch, wondering if the moon is going to reappear. The silence is broken by the daughter. Mama, are you going to listen to the radio all night again? The mother doesn't answer. Daddy said, it's bad for your heart to stay up. The mother looks down at her daughter, smiles, turns off the radar, holds her for a while, and then puts her to bed. She promises that she will sleep on time and closes the door. The mother goes back to the radar and turns it on. She listens with her head in her arms. She listens until sleep takes her. A loud voice screeches, "Attention! Attention! This area is under martial law by order of the Grey. Surrender all ether users immediately or face execution." She changes through channels, but it's everywhere. She presses her hands against her ears, but the voice fills her mind. How? Then she looks at the radar, and she sees it. It's already over the forest. The cursed ship is here. But why? No, she doesn't have time to think. They have to escape. The mother rushes upstairs, wakes her daughter, and dresses her. The daughter only has time to grab her bunny doll before a banging sound echoes from the ground floor. The sound of splintering wood terrifies them both, and they run toward the outside balcony. My friends, quickly, this way!
Evacuate to the balcony, right away!
Wait, but first let me check the basement.
So it begins.
We're all gonna die. Everyone, get down!
There we go.
Wow.
Who can carry me?
This is
Am I too fat?
quite a predicament.
I didn't do this, I swear.
Brave, jump!
Everyone, get down! Everyone, quickly, get down to the balcony!
I know you did.
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, you'll make it.
Hurry up, sir, you're on fire!
Too, but that's perfectly acceptable. In the name of escaping capture, I suppose.
It'll be okay.
My friends, the story continues. Who are they? Cries the little girl. Mama, I'm scared. The mother holds her daughter tight and jumps from the balcony. She hits the ground hard, landing on her side. A sharp pain shoots through a broken rib, but her daughter is safe, and that's all that matters. She stands and looks around. The entire forest is in flames. They must have detected her. There, a path through the walls of fire. It's the only way. My friends, over here.
Everyone, move up ahead!
Go!
We'll find a safe place for you!
Stay away from it. Oh, you weren't there before.
He was.
If we move quickly, we can divert their sensors.
I hope so. I know for a fact we don't have enough ammo in that.
She struggles to run. Her daughter is heavy. She glances over her shoulder. Dark figures are circling the house, peering through the clouds of smoke. Then the mother looks up and she sees it. A horrifying shape eclipses the moon. Its silhouette drops a blanket of slow-moving shadow, smothering the land below in darkness. The airship creeps slowly, unstoppably toward them. She places her daughter on her feet and kneels to look her in the eyes. Mama is going to run, and you must run too. She barely manages to get her words out. You must not let go of my hand. Do you understand? Do not let go. Is that a monster? The little girl stammers, with eyes welling up. No, don't look at it, the mother cries. Take my hand, and don't let go. One of the soldiers yells in the distance. The mother grips her hand tight, and they run. The mother's heart is racing. The fire is unbearably hot, and the smoke scrapes in her throat. My friends, the mother and daughter have been spotted and are now pursued by the Dark Monument. Together, they must find a way through the burning forest, and so must all of you. Travelers, this is your first quest. Click the pressure save point, and as fast as you can, run for their lives.
Alright, speed run.
Around the corner.
Avoid fire, though. It hurts. And avoid also getting spotted. Yes.
Do not touch the fire and do not get caught. Yep.
Oh no, I got stuck on a tree.
Who's screaming?
Ah, crap.
Flawless run.
We survived.
Yeah, I got hit with the fire twice.
I had with the fire a couple of times, but
Kill me, Smalls.
I'm still standing. Not on fire.
What do you mean? There's still some rock.
It's part of the world.
Oh,
It's
been a hot minute.
Oh, you've got to go to bed. My setup is fucked up.
Sit on the floor.
That would be bad for my body right now.
Lay down on the floor. Cry yourself to sleep.
What do you think I've been doing every night back? I wake up in a cold sweat literally every day. It's awful.
So glad to hear my friends are suffering.
I know.
Oh, I made it.
And I only got hurt like 8 times on the way through.
Me neither. But hey, now you get to know what all this, what was happening.
Yeah, I get context now, which is great. Just a touch.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that we couldn't get past the town earlier.
That's true. That's the key. Yeah.
I'm good. Just a little singed, that's all.
Travelers, your attention, please. Travelers, your attention, please. Apologies for interrupting. The quest is not yet complete, but I have an announcement. I failed to announce at the intro that if you are experiencing lag, you should disable public avatars and go to your settings and turn off anti-aliasing. Apologies. I highly recommend this as there are over 50 people, or there was, in the world. If you are experiencing lag, please try this now, and hopefully it will help. If you continue to experience lag, as some of you have complained, please let a tour guide know, preferably other than me, as I am busy, and we will assist. The quest is not over. We still have 2 to 3 minutes.
And as a reminder, our tour guides are Sheen, Metalgen, Cilantro, and Pimon Nick, and finally, Rendizo.
Alright.
We have a lot of tour guides today.
Everyone's here. Like, literally everyone.
Many hands make light work.
Well,
that's forever.
I think this every single time I forget you can jump over the fire, and that's how you're supposed to do that. Right?
Yeah.
Again,
Russian
Leave it to game to forget you can jump.
At least you got
The colliders aren't done.
Two things.
I mean, I guess
always forgets.
I guess
you can
Logitech's,
jump and looking up.
Yep.
I always remember.
I mean, we all made it, I think.
Sometimes you can't look up and then it feels off half the time.
There's always struggle.
Right.
You have to brace your
Like old
training
school
camp.
Doom, for example.
Good luck catching this line.
Exactly.
What part of Trail?
There's so many instances where I've
Estelle goes to
I've
train
been in a
in SE, the beginning of SE.
where somebody was.
It's really weird because I don't recall ever taking left turning
entire time.
like taking a sharp
I had one instance where I was standing on somebody's head and they didn't know I was there.
Because I was watching you go from right to left.
I mean, we
Your chat does that. Might not.
realism cap where you can only look up a certain amount.
I mean, how is it not realistic to look straight up? I'm doing it right now.
Okay, that requires them to actually put the effort in, though. Like, your camera turn that high without breaking.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Probably.
My damn,
everyone to like follow it.
Oh yeah, no, it's just some light burns. That's okay.
Run without getting knocked by fire.
That's good, that's good.
My Chinese stopped dropping roll a couple of times, but I'm fine.
Oh, by the way.
That's what I did right after this.
Yeah.
That's why I was on the floor.
Did you seriously just end the...
Let me guess, memory leak.
No.
Oh, rip Alazu.
No, we did Alazu die again?
No. Yeah, he just died.
Oh, man.
Is that what it is? I have my resolution down because my vision was last leg. I can see that something's happening. I cannot read it.
Yeah, you know what's getting tired?
I can't
The
see
funny
it.
thing is that
I have a backup power.
Alazu, I think a few other people are experiencing it. Especially the first foot. It's probably the lag.
No, face first.
You're probably running better than I am.
I mean, I'm at 38 FPS on my ROG Ally, so it's looking good, bro.
I'm at 25, except I'm also at, the rest on my headset.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is my FPS actually?
I'm at 30 FPS. I'm using full resolution of 90
It's because my computer is
I'm just
both its battery and its
16
charger,
beyond.
but the battery's shot.
I'm just vibing here at 10 FPS, and I'm just taking it. Most of the avatars are already off.
Yeah.
My computer is trying to run like 600 watts of hardware off of 200 watts. Is not happy about it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sitting at like 45 FPS. If I took the effort to turn off everybody's avatars, it'd probably be a lot higher.
I mean, you can, there's a button where you can just do, like, turn off everyone that's not, within a certain, radius of you.
Alright,
That way you just turn every avatar off.
Everybody made it.
Show nearest to 0. Yeah. Well, you can then individually show the ones you want. Like Sheen.
Yeah, Sheen. Pretty much everybody I interact with on a regular basis.
Turned on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got this one.
Yeah.
This one got a good PC, and it still shows because VRChat is up.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it's possible to have a computer run this at like 60 FPS.
I'm running fine is the thing. It's just yeah. It's because VRChat itself doesn't struggle to run. It struggles to
My
render
friends,
everybody.
your
That's why I'm
attention,
specifically
please.
wearing an avatar
The
system next to
story
it.
continues. I
Yeah, I
repeat,
need to make
the
one.
story
Next
continues.
at some point.
The mother and daughter stagger into a secluded clearing. Nearby is a tent, an old campfire, and a pond. They make their way through the forest. My friends, please, this way.
Oh, they were.
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, I am lost. Where's the path at? Oh, here it is.
As a circle.
Walk this way.
It's normal to get turned around sometimes.
Yes.
The cube needs a GPS, yes.
Oh my god, yeah, we can't get
No, it needs a CPS positioning system.
I missed the
They won't
panda.
have a campfire. We can burn them.
Cube positioning system, yes.
Hey, wait a minute.
Travelers, your attention please. The
Everyone?
story continues.
There you go.
Raindrops pat against the canvas, the leaves of the trees and the water's surface. The ground squelches beneath every footstep. The rain is cold, but the chill soothes the mother's burns. They won't have to worry about the fire spreading this far. Inside the tent, the mother speaks words of comfort to her wailing child, cradling her in her arms. The traumatized girl grips her bunny and buries her face into the mother. The rain masks her tears, and she soon sleeps. The mother, however, does not, and keeps watch through the stormy night. When the last of the daughter's sniffles subside, she begins to dream of a far-away place, a dark place. She descends into a nightmare. My friends, please use the nightmare save point.
Over here.
Here we go.
Nightmare. Oh god, this is a small room for 50 people.
Yes, it is. Everyone can be quiet. Stay here.
Nobody's claustrophobic.
Stay here.
There's always a save point before a boss battle.
Just kidding.
Imagine being claustrophobic when it's 2025.
Yeah, this is definitely a nightmare, alright. Hatsune Miku's floating in the air and chasing me.
I figured out how to click on it.
Pretty sure
Nobody
that
say
was
Santa
a middle school
Claus.
dream, but yeah, whatever.
Santa Claus, you said it already.
No, don't. Someone might be claustrophobic. Imagine being claustrophobic in 2025,
hell, man.
intolerant sons of guns.
What the fuck?
Travelers, your attention please. Welcome to the nightmare. Tonight's NPCs. Please come forward and stand next to me. Ether Memento and Fyron, 10,000 thank yous for your participation in the Holy Script.
Joe, those two those
Please change into your searchlight avatar in front of the group. And turn on your searchlight. Show them to the travelers.
Alright.
You got them? Do you have Ether and Fire shown? They'll be the NPCs for this one.
Or smaller areas.
My friends, at this time, please make sure you have the avatars of Fyron and Ether Memento enabled so you can see their effects and their lighting.
I'll explain a little bit why I need that.
All right. NPCs, at this time, please go ahead and take your place in the nightmare.
Oh, Ether?
He's doing the Michael Jackson lean.
My friends, the story continues. A figure is suddenly aware of their surroundings. The walls are cold and slick, the floor is a solid void, and the air shimmers with a shadowy haze. The unknown figure looks about, barely able to see anything. What am I doing here? I was searching for something, perhaps. The figure thinks. There are voices audible in the distance, echoing and distorted, drawing closer. The figure realizes they can't stay here. They must find a way out, and so must all of you, as this is your next quest. Listen carefully, travelers. Search for a way through the darkness and avoid the monsters at all cost. Getting caught in a monster's cone of light will fracture the girl's hope, and you will hear thunder crash. If you are caught, I repeat, if you are caught, keep moving through the dark. She dreams for you, and your quest begins now. Go, travelers!
Move on.
Don't worry about it. You'll probably get caught, but don't worry about it.
New people always get caught in the first row.
Let's see. Do I remember that?
Yeah, no, you want the darkness here.
Back up, back up, back up.
Cone of light ahead.
So do we go through?
Yeah, go through.
Yep, go ahead and go through. Yep, go ahead and go through.
Oh yeah. She knows. I wear my ass and I slap my nose.
I just showed up and I agreed to that. That's amazing.
Can VR chat shenaniganery.
Yeah, that was quick.
I made it through pretty.
Oh my god, Mouse Man, you make it quick.
Been 100 years, Mouse Man. 100 years, man.
Alright. Honestly, like, here. Gather in front of the tent. We're doing a fucking celebratory. None of our asses got caught.
There's still people in there.
I got caught.
Oh, you didn't get caught because we didn't hear light.
Corner of shame.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Where's the corner of shame?
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm just eating the marshmallows while celebrate my flawless run.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I didn't get caught.
How do you know if you got caught?
You heard thunder.
Oh, okay. I don't think
Yep.
I heard thunder.
Nope.
Are those arrows normally on the Sierra?
I have no idea, but I don't care.
Secret
Find the exit.
door in that maze that led me straight to that.
Yeah.
The intangible walls.
Oh yes, that's how you go through it fast.
You realize that
I was done in like 30 seconds. Because it's really
behind
you
one.
can go
We
through
went
this.
I went through the false walls that I normally do, and I accidentally went backwards a couple of times after I did that.
Amazing.
I was
Yeah.
thankful I
Now, like,
discovered
they may
one
hear
of
you behind you,
the
but they're
walls I
just going
could
to
have
act like walks an
walked.
NPC. Like,
Otherwise,
oh no,
I
Wait,
would've been caught.
hold on. We can't do the tradition. Panda's not here.
I know.
So I happened to turn around. I happened to turn around and just went, and then I was on mute, so I couldn't be like, come back. And so I was like, fuck it. And then I saw more, and I was like, okay, let's go.
Just like does anybody have a cooking pot?
I guess
I do not have a cooking pot.
I do have a campfire though.
Just let him slip out of the right grasp.
We need thunder every time we need a pot or a bowl or anything.
Quick on the quick on the speed.
Yes, you do. Because this is a travesty, Smiles. We don't have soup.
Rip soup. Apparently we will not have soup today.
Yeah,
It's a sad day.
The one that took the
It is
first
sad. It's a bad day.
absolutely.
It is a
I
sad
tried
day.
to grab him by the scarf, but he slipped out of my grasp.
That's a good
Nope,
first one to
dead.
start any new
Sorry.
person on because it's specifically crafted.
from some travelers who they believe they saw the L-Man.
No, my marshmallow, the drift.
I'm running around because you may have this marshmallow.
What you snacking on?
I got cookies.
A little undercooked, but I think it's perfectly fine. If I could just...
My waifu.
Everything else? Everything?
Oh, I see where you're going.
Everything okay?
Sarah just asked
I'm hearing sirens.
for the name of the gin that's used in
Yes,
the martini
that's good,
at the
man.
Academy.
Are they okay?
Yeah, she's good, man.
To see if she could find it.
Best you can find.
That's a good idea.
Some may not be as resistant as some.
I heard it.
What is this? What is
What's
going on?
Was that Steve-O?
So I had to look it up real fast since I
Oh,
was sitting
perfect.
there.
Fire on here. Get on the fire.
Is anyone else? Does anyone else have like shading issues?
Yeah, no, I just
Yeah,
it's like no, Mr. Skibbity Toilet Man. I definitely got covered in everything too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except you're perfectly clean.
Travelers, this may... Your attention, please. Travelers. The shading issue may be due to the fact that we dropped the walls in Nightmare for the NPCs to search for survivors. Apologies. It should correct itself in the next area. Nick can comment further if needed. However, I do have something I must attend to, so travelers, listen carefully. Byron, Ether Memento. We had a slight audio error due to the lightning not playing in the Nightmare, but in the camp. May I ask you to confirm, what is the total number of travelers that were caught by Nightmare monsters?
3.
Aye, 3.
3.
That makes 6.
Damn.
No, 3 total.
Yeah, 3 total. 3 total. Between the two of us, we caused 3.
Not bad for a first time.
Oh.
Why is everyone?
I don't believe genuinely impressive.
There is a shading
That was a
error
really good run
going
for
on
us.
right now. It should correct itself in the next area.
Especially since that was my first time through
Marshmallow out.
Yeah, and usually I'm too loud to go into stealth.
I can't reach it.
Travelers,
It's my
your
dulcet tones.
attention,
I will say.
please.
Not stealthy, because I don't think.
Your attention, please.
Your attention, please. Apologies for interrupting. The story continues. The threshold for this quest is 5, and seeing that only 3 of you were caught, that means that Nightmare 1 quest has been passed. Congratulations, travelers. You will now find a bonus item in the next quest. Look carefully. The story continues. The girl wakes herself up, screaming in the dark of night, her eyes filled with tears as she frantically calls for her mother. Quickly, she comes to comfort her terrified child. The daughter begins describing a dark place with monsters, but she struggles to speak through her trembling. The mother rocks her in her arms, telling her it was just a nightmare, not to worry. The daughter tries to go on about how the person in her nightmare was searching for something, but her voice is shaking too much. The mother interrupts, telling her it was not real. All is safe. She is safe. You are safe. Together, they sit rocking for a while as the rain dies down, revealing a morning sun shining like a golden orb between the parting storm clouds. The mother thinks to herself that the town of Shade has always been a place rebel supplies move through. Surely, clues to the Ethos Coalition are there. The mother checks the sky. Clear for now. My friends, Our next destination is the town of Shade. Please follow me.
Town of Shade. Look out for any sick
Well
roasts.
done, everyone, by the way.
Careful of the town of Shade. I heard there's shade in there.
Can
little
anyone
dark
give
in
me a
there.
small loan and
Damn, I didn't know we could
V-Bucks?
grow an entire town.
Hey guys, maybe I can get some pretty
What?
town of shade.
Back to sunscreen.
They are pretty known for the sunrise.
Hey, Pack.
Is it brighter or is it just
It's
me?
definitely brighter. It looks a lot more.
Well, this is a very less shady than usual.
For a town called
I
Shade,
just
it's
cooked some
not very
Chinese
dark
food,
here.
and it's freaking hella good, bro.
I don't
Give
know.
me your fax number,
I don't
bro,
know.
so I can
Maybe
send you
someone
some,
would
dog.
bring up the lights more often. Or incredibly tiny.
Everything's shaded. I love what y'all did with the place. It looks so much brighter here now.
Travelers, gather around. This way.
Mike, I figured
Travelers,
out that
please,
this character
gather
has
around
nice,
closely.
But I kind of like in VR chat.
Those of you in the back, don't be shy. Snuggle up.
Christ almighty, dude, I burned my floor.
Not that close.
Machine, I'm up.
Okay.
Okay, I was about to say.
My friends, the town of Shade is a small, busy, unfriendly place. The people here don't smile or greet each other as they pass. The mother and daughter feel unwelcome. The mother doesn't know who to trust or who is loyal to the Gray City. First, she needs to find a safe place for them to get some proper rest. The mother books a room, which the innkeeper says will be ready a little later. She checks the sky, then tells her daughter that they should gather supplies while they wait, as they likely have a long way to go tomorrow. My friends, this is your next quest. Listen carefully. All of you must explore this town of Shade. Scattered around are various supplies and clues the mother and daughter need. If you find an interesting looking item, please click it. It will appear in your tab key inventory once you do. You may also raise your hand and press the jump button or the menu button to make your tab key inventory appear. Travelers, you have 5 minutes to search. You will hear a bell. Once you hear the bell, please return here in front of the inn door. Your time will be up, and please do not be late. The sky is clear for now, and so your quest begins. Travelers, good luck.
Time is of the essence. Move
Go.
out, everyone.
Ransack the city. Go, go,
Ransack
go.
the city.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I'll ask people. What the heck happened? What can I know?
There's an item I've never noticed.
Are you in desktop or are you in
combat
VR?
bot before.
I kind of liked it when it was darker. I'm not gonna be completely honest.
And each their own.
something. Medicine. I'm not sure if that's what we treated this time. Better safe than sorry.
See it here, it'll be different if you see it like above my head. It'll be different.
Let's move quick.
I'll add him.
Here's a message.
Got several so far.
Every single
More
thing.
stuff than we did when we.
Do we know how much time?
Special item dev.
I think if you find it, then you can bring it up to people.
The heck is this?
I believe
So
you have
everyone
found.
got
I
one.
believe you have. I believe you also have found weapon items of use.
Mermaid tier.
Yep.
I
Top
got
of the
Advanced
tower.
Mech Combat Volume 1, 2, and 4.
I also got
I
four.
found one and
Four's
three.
Definitely new.
We got the collection.
Wait, where was 4?
4 was in the
Nope,
sewer.
sewers.
That is so strange, man.
I don't know.
There's a
Does
sewer
anyone have
system?
number 3?
I only
Yes.
got number
Oh, yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh.
The sewer system. There's a.
Yeah, sewers
There's
that way.
Does anyone know?
Yeah, it's that way.
Does anyone have number 3?
Pilot's Promise.
I have
I have
all
number
numbers
three.
1, 2, 3, and
I
4.
have number 3.
I wanna-
Great.
Has anyone used Red Fang's treasure
map before? I have number
Yep,
2.
Red Fang's
Don't-
treasure map needs to be in
Let's
there.
see.
Does anybody have?
Medicine,
Microsoft?
heart
No, not
medicine,
I think so.
Does anybody have?
Hold your hand up
Maybe.
and then hit your menu
and
button. And the new menu
Oh.
opens up.
I did find half a
have
mermaid
first aid
spear.
splint spring.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's the special item for finishing the
Travelers,
class.
your attention,
Memory
please.
to your left house.
The Did anybody get Woo Baby Part 2?
No.
I've only got Woo Baby Part 1.
My friends, Woo Baby Part 2 is not here. It's in the Painter 2, as well as Part 3. Don't worry. Now the story continues.
Dimensional story.
We gotta find it.
Everyone got what we needed.
My friends, the time has expired. Please, understand that you've done well, and hopefully, you all have found what they need. The innkeeper tells the mother their room is ready. This way, friends.
So we can find the other two for the.
We gotta find the other two volumes of Woo Baby. Vital to the mission. We need to.
I just hope that we have.
Ooh, this couch is
everything we
comfy.
It's because I had a bowl of rice on top of it, man.
need. I hope we have. I hope everyone
Get on the
has
couch.
My bad.
A lot of things.
Kahora.
Sure, everything.
I hear it was trying to like hold on to Robotnik's neck for some reason.
Man.
There's no such thing as knocking. There's no doors here.
I don't think this room was designed for 50 plus people.
Not with that. No, they're for two.
Yeah, not with that attitude.
I mean, like,
I know the neutral ending, maybe.
I guess we're all gonna have to get comfy in the bed.
Finding
Seems
a way
pretty
to be
reasonable
comfy
to
is
me.
what we're all about.
No, what have we done?
I'll sleep under the carpet.
Who's we? Nintendo? We? I didn't do anything.
Travelers, your attention, please.
Speaking French?
The story continues. The two make their way up to the prepared bedroom and begin settling in. It's quiet inside the inn. Clouds have gathered outside once again, casting the small space in a dull gray light. Finally, they can rest. The daughter is helping her mother sort the items they gathered today. She wants to help by carrying a few of them in her own little bag, but is unsure what items to choose. My friends, listen carefully. Open your inventory. Review the items. If you do not know how to open your inventory, please ask a fellow tour guide. Starting now, you have 5 minutes to discuss and decide as a group which 5 items the daughter will carry for her mother in her own little bag. I repeat, the daughter will carry 5 items in her own bag for her mother. And you, as a group, must decide. We will call on randomly 5 people at the end of the quest. You have 5 minutes to discuss, starting now.
We have two more item slots than we used to.
We need your expertise, Buckman. Is it magic? We need magic.
We're going
Bring it up. We got stuff like ether veiler and two other first aid stuff.
Iron puddle, infused dagger. Do you think we should bring the holy shield? Should we have her carry the holy shield?
Mermaid.
I agree with you.
pilot shield.
I'm thinking.
Because if we're trying to get someone to use ether to hide,
I got a failure first aid stuff. I don't know if there's
Probably not, because all the items are the same. And it used to be that we would get 3 items.
Had it on for testing.
This is a new rendition.
I guess I'm good.
Could actually help us.
We gotta figure out what the other two are.
I'm not going to spoil what these items are used for, or how this works.
I feel like the pilot's
A good little charm, maybe.
I still think that
Santa's rememberizer.
it would be cool if it was like an entirely different thing, but I don't know what it's
for.
Is there any way we can use magic? Because
I'm gonna knock this down to 3 minutes. I repeat, I'm gonna knock this down to 3 minutes to speed things up.
Roger that.
Do you have a
Down. All right.
Rose Soul is it's like a think potion from
There's a book called The Pilot's Compass, so maybe that one.
So that'd probably be good.
Impossible.
I believe it says unique items specifically.
Did you manage to get on the wall?
And Althena's rememberizer?
Over the walls.
No idea.
No idea what that would do.
Almost over.
Do you know what the black one thing
thingies on the walls? Is that a soul?
I think I have my 5.
Like what?
I've selected my 5 as well.
Your idea of 5.
They moved positions too because up on one of the balconies used to be a scarf, but it's not there anymore.
Do you have a
Infused dagger?
Yeah, all these items are from various games.
I didn't see it in the same position, but I remember.
I don't know what it does though.
It was there. The armored scarf. The first quest. The armored scarf was up on the tower in the middle.
On the side of the church.
I don't remember it being there, but I'll take your word for it.
I did get over the wall, but it might have been moved because of the...
I've selected my
I don't
5.
know if it used to be there,
Oh,
so
it's,
that's right.
Well, I fell down before there was an item on there.
You're absolutely right.
I think I was fine.
You, with... Actually, hold on.
Mermaid ring. Of course, the mermaid ring.
This is the perfect time for you to use your catchphrase to talk to new people.
There's also an
Go do it.
ancestral amulet or something.
What you been up to
lately, Yellow Cat?
Do you have fair eyes?
Streaming.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me.
That's good.
Did you manage to get Zedasol?
God damn it. Trying to save up enough to get out of this
Did you
house.
manage to get Zedasol?
God.
I see.
God damn it.
Considering how well hidden the pilot shield was, I think we should
It's
set
Zetasol.
that up.
I have.
ETA-SOL.
You
I've
was
decided
him
to
pretty
pick
well,
one.
yes.
Yeah.
No.
It's good that it was, though. Needed to be.
Zetasol.
Which wall was it?
I believe Zetasol is the most powerful recovery item in Xenogears.
Oh, I found it on the wall.
You know what's funny?
You had to jump from the...
My GPU is only hitting 800 megahertz.
Which wall though?
And
Like,
I'm
there's
still at
multiple
45,
walls.
which is really nice.
So if we're
Like,
here,
I'm surprisingly
it would
not dead.
be in that direction I'm facing, I think. Hold on.
Hey, Garmin.
The opposite corner to this building.
Okay.
What's the TIA's director's code?
Okay, gotcha. I think I was on this
It's
wall.
Geo's coat.
That's Geo's code. He'll talk to you about it.
It's my older code.
It was in one of
The
the...
TIA's director's code. Please ask
Yeah, it's
Geo.
my code.
Please ask Geo.
You should check.
Thousand.
You should pick that item.
He is the director.
Magic again.
I am the director.
Time has expired. Travelers, your attention, please.
Mermaid ring.
My friends, apologies for interrupting, but your time has expired. And the quest is nearly over. And thus, you must choose 5 items. Let's see. Axe the Iron Knight. May I call on you?
Yes.
Axe the Iron Knight. What is the first item the daughter will carry for her mother?
I'm gonna say. What? Oh. I'm gonna say Ether Veiler.
Ether Veiler. Interesting. Noted. Item number 2. Mario Girl, may I call on you?
Of course.
Please tell us, what is the second item the daughter will carry in her little bag for her mother?
The mermaid ring.
The mermaid ring. Understood. Item number 3. Cody. May I call on you?
Yes.
Cody, what is the third item the daughter will carry for her mother?
The good luck charm.
Oh, I didn't find that one.
The good luck charm. I understand. The fourth item. Snarky, snarky. May I call on you?
Yes.
Snarky, snarky. Our fate depends on your choice. What is the fourth item the daughter will carry for her mother?
All right. What was the last one?
The good luck charm.
The good luck charm.
Just follow your heart.
I'm gonna go with the Class X monastic.
The Class X Nestic. Wise choice. The final item. The fifth and final item. Let's see. Who to call on? N-I-L-T? Apologies. It's hard to see
Nihilist,
because of the
yes.
distance.
Yes.
May I
I'm
call
Nihilist,
on you?
Yes. Yes.
Nihilist. What is the fifth and final item the daughter will carry in her little bag for her mother?
I'm gonna have to pick the first aid burn cream.
The first aid burn cream. A compassionate choice. Well done. Your choices have been made, and the quest is completed, and thus the story continues. The mother sits on the bed, leaning against the window frame. She's tired of running, tired of hiding, but she cannot stop. Not yet. She looks through the window at the town as the evening sun sinks behind gray clouds, painting the buildings with a soft pink light. The daughter jumps up on the bed, cuddles up to her mother, and holds tightly onto her bunny doll.
Are we gonna stay here?
She asks.
I want to go home.
The mother brushes her daughter's hair to the side. Not for long. We're going somewhere else tomorrow. Somewhere safe.
Is that where Daddy went?
The daughter looks up at her mother, hopeful. I think so. You need to sleep. So you can walk with me tomorrow.
You need to sleep too, Mama.
The little girl nudges her and places a hand over her mother's heart. She can feel it beating steadily. The feeling comforts her.
Daddy said, I need to protect Mama.
The mother breaks into a heartwarming smile. You already are, my angel. Daddy says you're a good luck charm, as though you have friends watching over you.
Friends? Watching over me and Bunny?
She looks at the ceiling. She looks all around the room, but nobody's there. The mother laughs. Mm-hmm. The daughter squeezes her bunny doll and goes silent. She thinks deeply for a 6-year-old.
Mama, will my friends watch over your... Will they watch over your heart, too? Your heart, Mama.
She puts an arm around her daughter and pulls her in, and her answer comes only as a whisper between them, a fragile breath. I hope so. Hope so. The daughter nods and snuggles up close. She falls asleep within minutes. The mother wipes tears from her own eyes and looks back out the window. Night has come. My friends, Mother will keep watch while we all sleep. and for what is good. For what is good? Travelers, for what is good never last. Please, travelers, use the nightmare save point to follow the daughter into her dreams once more.
This one's more be more fun though.
We should have.
Nightmare.
Oh, this floor always
The music is
trips me
different
out
this
and makes me
time.
think I'm moving when I'm not.
It wasn't before.
Or is that that?
Okay, everybody don't start looking at the floor.
Oh, it looks like pudding.
Did we enter a smoke shop?
Fucked up pudding you're eating, buddy.
Damn, Cheech and Chong were through here.
Definitely think a heart medicine except
In looks like downtown Chicago.
Oh my god, Floyd.
They might have you definitely should have taken the heart medicine.
It was high being
There's text bubbles out in the distance.
No,
it's the skybox we're talking about.
Oh no, the hardest challenge, reading.
No, I can't read from here.
Oh no, I can't do that. I'm American.
Sunglasses.
Attention, travelers. Silence. The nightmare begins. NPCs. Ether Memento, Firen, take your place at my side, please. Ether Memento, Firen. At this time, please change into your Dream Eater avatars and show the group. Travelers, do not take this section, this quest lightly. The future, the ending depends on you. Dream Eaters, at this time, go ahead of us and take your place in the nightmare.
You'll be able to fall on the edges, but at the end you'll be able to just walk over to the final platform. Most of the veterans.
More. The unknown figure becomes aware. The air is colder, but their vision feels somehow sharper. Perhaps this place is a little brighter than the last. The last place. Yes. They are here for a reason, so are we. The figure thinks in silence, what am I searching for? Why can't I remember who I am? Glancing back over their shoulder, they only see swirling shadow as it evokes a sense of unholy dread. Something is following, my friends. This is your next quest. Something is following. Listen carefully. Something is following. This time there are no monsters something is following, but instead a pair of dream eaters to block the exit. Travelers, something is following. Find the path that gives you hope. Gather around, travelers, please. The Dream Eaters at the end, and together as a group, answer their spoken trial. Travelers, make haste.
Something
I feel like something might be following.
I'm gonna encourage you to read the question.
I always read this and decide.
Because most will run through it.
You'll give those back. Those were a gift from my mother.
Alright, fine.
No,
most of the veterans just run through without reading anymore.
I fell off right at the end. Like
Sorry,
2
man.
feet
You
from
just
the end.
failed.
They shrink the platform a little bit. It used to be much larger. It was kind of a good thing I was shrink down because it took up everything.
I remember when the tall man and the big man was here.
Yes.
I remember when it
So was
was
there
Wario
like
and
an
Luigi.
element of choice?
That was a fun one.
Because we just came to the same place.
Not my pants.
Follow the path that gives you hope.
There goes Cora.
It's personal and it's just yours.
Oh, okay.
Your path is your own.
Travelers, your attention, please. Please give your attention to the speakers on the purple podium. Please treat them with the same respect you did the tour guides, as the floor is now theirs. You may begin.
This is our riddle.
Upon a tide of blood, I arrive.
At story's end, I remain.
You already know who I am.
3 lines. Okay.
Could the second verse be repeated?
I suck at not falling off of everything I walk across.
Isn't music different? The music is different.
Yeah,
I think it was at Story's End I do recall.
Part of it.
On a tide of blood, I arrive. At
I
story's
believe
end,
we need to
reside.
repeat it.
Able.
Will do. For those who haven't heard yet, upon a tide of blood, I arrive.
At story's end, I remain.
You already know who I am.
Well, death
I think it's-
is
I
the
think
first
it's- I think
answer.
it's Able.
To those uninitiated, there is an answer to this riddle. One of you shall provide it in a few minutes.
Until that
What was the
time.
second one? What was the second line?
Upon a tide
At
of blood,
story's
I
end,
arrive. At
I
story's
remain.
end, I reside. You already know
At
who
story's
I am.
end, I do reside.
I remain. At story's end, I remain.
He fixed it for you by making it rhyme. You're welcome.
I see.
I heard reside for
my story.
I'm pretty sure reside and arrive do not rhyme.
No,
they're
I'm
close.
assuming death might be the answer.
Death is what I assume.
Death does not come exactly.
Tidal wave doesn't make any sense though.
By tide of blood, I arrive. Yeah.
That's true.
It's that last line, you already know who I am.
But if we already know who they are, it couldn't be death because we're alive, right?
Well, all around us,
You know that
we
death
see
is
people
a
dying,
number,
so yeah, we already know who death is.
War?
But death doesn't always arrive by tide of blood. War would be a good one.
Could be a blood.
Shall we repeat it one more time?
The villain, maybe.
What's the name of the enemy ship again?
Yeah, not villain.
One last time. Upon a tide of blood, I arrive.
Even I don't know this one.
At story's end, I remain.
You already know who I am. We will be picking on one person in 30 seconds.
I think
Alright,
that's the
I'm gonna say death.
Damn it,
It might
Joey.
be the Dark Monument.
Tide of blood just doesn't.
I don't think it would be related to the
Yeah,
story.
upon a
too
tide of
long,
blood,
but-
I
Yeah, I don't think it's related to the story. I think it's a regular riddle.
It feels not on the nose enough.
Yeah, but a tide of blood is the one thing that gets me.
Upon a tide of blood, I arrive. At story's end, I remain.
At story's end, I remain, and you already know who I am. Has nothing to do with
I don't think it could be
the blood man.
The stories end there.
The stories have the war end.
I mean,
Guys,
stories
I think
end?
it's sunrise.
So it wouldn't remain.
you know who I am.
The
Five,
stories end as
4,
and rise.
3,
Wait,
2.
sunrise kinda does make sense.
Time's up. The Armored,
We'll see.
come forward. What is the answer to the riddle?
My answer is death.
We'll see.
Well, is he correct?
You, Diarmid, are incorrect.
Cool, what's the
I
answer?
wonder if it is sunrise then.
You'll have to find out next time.
Nope. That shouldn't be a Traveller's chat.
Ooh.
It'll be sunrise.
Yeah, it might be sunrise.
It's okay, big guy. It's probably not us that are gonna
They
die.
jump off.
No, it's just something I'm going to.
It's them that's going down.
I'm not done. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Not physically, but in a mental state, maybe.
My friends,
dying inside? I've done that.
the story continues.
That was a tough one, to be honest.
What an interesting and dangerous riddle. I repeat, what a dangerous riddle. Dear me,
Voice changer's still on.
you were so close. So close. Just a button press away. The unknown figure passes between the strange nightmare manifestations and enters a new space. There comes the scent of dust and rust. They look ahead, peering into the shadows that feel distant, and a shape begins to take form. It is colossal. It hangs in an abyss, majestic and imposing, as the person perceives more and more of it. Its wings cut through the darkness like great blades of night. And there it waits, motionless, expectant. My friends, something pursues, something follows. We must leave. Please, use the wake save point.
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Put your keys in.
Wake up.
We must wake up.
I have a
Wake
feeling
up.
we may end up
Wake up.
getting the neutral ending, from what I've heard.
That is a definite.
Why did you leave your keys on the table?
We can't have an
That's
ending. We can't
normal
have
on the
an
first
ending.
go.
Yeah.
You wanted to.
What did I want to do?
Oh, when
God,
they change up all the
Clover.
answers,
Where's your
At the very
Spider-Man?
end, it'll wake up.
Wake up.
All
That's
right.
fine.
We're
No,
testing Sunrise
Any
next
words of
time.
a certain anime character?
I don't know if we'll get the bad ending. I doubt
Wakey
it.
wakey.
Right.
Where's Spider, bro?
I swear to God.
I'm not in the spider right
the
now.
voice and
We are
I took
in the
notes of, like,
beam.
All of that.
I often use different
I
names.
saw it in the-
How well did everyone sleep?
Am I stuck? Oh, there we go.
Not very good.
We woke up.
I woke up with a
Thanks for asking.
Had a bit of a nightmare.
I had the voice of a rat in my head.
Are we gonna actually get
And
the
I do
answer
not
now?
sleep.
Remy.
I do not dream.
Not for me.
Creature of mis. Creature
Yeah, I
of
shouldn't have to
machine.
voice mod on anymore.
The story continues.
You're good.
Okay, good. Okay.
I am under
good.
obligation, Smiles.
The girl is jolted awake by a loud bang that shakes the room. A vase topples from the table and smashes to the floor. We have to go. Get dressed. We have to go now. The girl tries to explain to her mother about her nightmare, about how she knows what the person is searching for. The room shakes again, cracking the window this time. She stops mid-sentence when she looks through the broken glass. Its image distorted, fragmented. It hangs in the night sky. It is here. The monster is here. It's following us. The little girl shrieks before tumbling from the bed and pushing herself up against the back wall of the room. There are sounds of a firefight outside the town. Don't look at it. The mother comes to grab her. It's going to be okay. Mama will protect you, but we have to go. We have to leave now. The world comes down around them. Everyone, this way!
We gotta go fast.
I was built to be fast.
Speed run, skip.
Skip. Oh god, everything's on
Where's
fire.
the shade? How?
Tourism fire.
Sagos, everyone.
Oh shit.
Danger. Danger.
Pull the cube!
Follow
The
the cube. They'll show us a safe place.
Praise be to the cube.
I'm going to turn into a rotisserie chicken if I'm in this fire for any longer.
Move, cover, cover.
I can feel my wires melting. Oh god.
My ear fur is singed noon.
Rules of nature.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
That was well done.
the guy from like Genshin Impact or something.
I do know where it is.
I know this fucker.
Thing.
Protect me from the PS2 era.
What? Oh god.
We're all gonna freaking
That's the PlayStation 2.
Oh. Enemy combatant detected. Prepare for combat.
The physics, man, is
Prepare to run with, like, I'm out of here.
We're fighting this dude.
Travelers, your attention, please. The story continues. With daughter in tow, the mother makes her way to the town exit opposite the firefight. In the street, the mother spots a motorcycle lying on its side, still running. She goes to lift it upright. Halt! A soldier appears, armed with a gun blade, tall, and his stature enamoring. The town of Shade is now under martial law. By order of the Grey, all civilians are to report for ether scanning. You both, come with me. The daughter holds her mother's hand tight. The mother states that they were already scanned and have no potential. She slowly backs away. I said halt! The soldier orders. He then presses a button on his visor. The mother sees this and pushes her daughter to run and hide behind a wooden crate. With a racing heart, the mother now stands defiantly between her daughter and the towering soldier. His eyes go wide as he reads the visor display. What's this? This reading? Impossible. You both are coming with me. With his eyes on the mother, maintaining eye contact, the soldier reaches for his comms, preparing to notify command of his discovery. The mother must think fast, and so begins your next quest. Travelers, you have 30 seconds to decide as a group which of the 3 options to choose from. Attack, defend, or mother's instinct. Your time begins now.
I say we attack.
I
say mother's instinct, bro. It's in our cannibal time, dog.
Yes. What do you think we should do?
Think of all the cannibals that survived. Kill.
I'm just saying.
I don't remember the answer to this. So?
What say you, Mouse Man?
To our knowledge, it's not our same.
We had a whole
Oh, true, yeah.
Can we detach?
I'll be real. I was only ever here for the reruns. So I never got that to figure out.
Took us so long. Thanks to the guy, he made the spreadsheet.
I don't know, I'm leading.
We gotta interrupt that comm communication as quick as possible.
We should attack. I think we should attack, yeah.
So?
I think we don't know. We should just choose stuff and figure stuff out.
see, I'm not kitted out to beat this thing in one shot.
Yeah, but if this was Xenoblade,
They're already attacking us.
10, 9,
That's definitely the right thing. They're already
8,
attacking.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neon Alligator, may I call on you?
Oh god. I wasn't listening. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Oh, no.
Neon Alligator, attack, defend, or Mother's Instinct?
Oh god.
Edith, please.
Yeah, let's short attack. Mess him up. Ruin him.
Attack, you say? Very well.
I got this, guys.
You can take him.
I have
The mother meets her daughter's eyes and shouts for her to run. The soldier follows her line of sight. With his attention fixed on the daughter, he is too late to notice the mother's heel whistling through the air, striking his stomach. Breath and spit fly as the comm device skids away across the ground. Wheezing in pain, the soldier drops to his knees. Just as he looks up to his attacker, Mother makes a tight fist and hooks him hard in the face, fracturing his jaw.
Nice.
The soldier has taken significant damage this round.
I knew what I was doing. I had no worries.
You looked at the soldier and went, I can take him.
Yeah.
In a fight,
Yeah, guys,
obviously.
totally.
Round 2
100%.
begins.
It was almost a one shot. Here we go.
The soldier.
You did it.
The soldier shoulders his gunblade, aiming at her heart. Attack, defend, or Mother's Instinct. You have 30 seconds.
Defend with the heart medicine
that we didn't take.
Mystic might be joining.
Just overheal. Just heal faster than the damage.
What do you think?
Back up again.
Yeah, no, just become as a ward heal the damage away faster than
All right.
You
With a nice strong
Guys.
Thank you.
Nice and
Thank you.
Got it from the city shade.
I just found a bunch.
That's why. I may think I should be in the sewer.
Common Rider person with zipper.
I don't think I should.
Yes.
What do you think, Bubba?
Person with zipper eyes.
What do you think?
I think that we should go.
These aren't zippers.
They are now.
We did attack on the first one, correct?
Correct.
I'm just gonna put this fan on your arm.
Defend.
Defend sounds right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright,
Travelers, your time has expired, and you must act. Illegal salad. May I call on you?
A wonderful day.
That is a wonderful.
Illegal salad. What will the mother do? Attack, defend, or Mother's Instinct?
Defend.
Defend.
The power of solid.
She reaches for a lid of a nearby crate to shield herself. But before she can raise it, the lid is struck with a bullet and knocked out of her hands. He takes another shot, hitting her deep in the upper leg. Seeing an opportunity, he moves in close. The soldier has taken no significant damage this round.
Dang.
Damn, you picked incorrectly. Sorry.
I believe I know. I believe I know which one.
You got a shot in the leg. Come on. Kidding. You're fine.
True.
Don't worry. We can overheal the leg injury.
Yeah, no, just pull the bullet out and we'll be fine.
Travelers.
We might try defend again.
The soldier. The soldier pulls the gunblade back, preparing for a forward thrust. Attack, defend, or mother's instinct. You have 30 seconds.
He's already on the move. Then we must react quickly.
Mother's instinct.
Attack again.
I
This
think
one
this
is.
time.
I think this time it was defend. I think last time
Yeah,
was supposed to be
Hey,
mother's
we should
instinct.
defend. We should defend then.
Yeah, defend again. Mother's instinct is ranged attacks. Defend against melee.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind then.
At least that's what I think.
He's already on the move, so he can't make any correction with it. So he can't make any corrections or mistakes.
Yeah, it's not like this is gonna be the last time we run this tour.
I might be motivated by all the
I mean, if
fire.
they brought this back just to run it one time, that'd be kind of sad.
Too cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is expired. Red shirt 7-7, may I call on you?
Not the red shirts, they always die first.
Red shirt 7-7, attack, defend, or mother's instinct, what is your choice?
Mother's instinct.
Mother's instinct, you say?
That's the last resort.
Is it though? Is it though?
She moves back toward the wall as he follows. She glares at him and he dashes to his side. Blind fury thrust his blade forward, only for it to be stopped by the wall. Sparks fly, and she takes the opportunity to rush and grapple the gunblade handle, wrestling it free from the soldier. Before she can position herself to swing it, he hooks her hard in the stomach, and she drops the weapon. The angry soldier grabs her left arm and twists it into a lock. She manages to unclip an incendiary grenade from his belt. But then, the soldier brings his elbow down hard, breaking her arm at the wrist. The soldier has taken no significant damage this round.
Seems not visible.
That grenade's about to go off, though.
At least the dude's unarmed.
We haven't armed.
Yeah.
Man.
Witnessing all of this, the daughter screams for her mother. Now positioned between them, the soldier grabs the little girl and growls for the mother to drop the grenade or she dies. The daughter shouts, "Leave us alone!" Just as a dark aura erupts around the little girl. Attack.
What?
Defend. Or mother's instinct. What will you do, travelers?
Dark aura?
That's something new.
Remember the dark aura? So I'm getting mine going.
I believe Mother's instinct should work.
Call out to Sasuke.
It could be red, blue, or green. The daughter's in danger, so mother's instinct makes sense.
Yellow.
Mother's instinct.
Yellow?
So.
Yellow was one of them. Somebody check that.
I have not seen it. I do not remember that.
We've seen them, we can't see anything.
We've never seen dark before. We're in uncharted waters here.
I believe.
It's like learning a new move in Yu-Gi-Oh! What the hell is a link sync?
I don't want to see that.
It's like learning a new move in Yu-Gi-Oh! Can someone put that in Tor quotes, please?
What are you saying?
Congratulations, you've been quoted. Do not resist.
Please, I beg of you, travelers, put that in Tor quotes. I beg of you.
Put what Delta Frame just said into tour quotes.
What?
Ow.
How am I quotable?
Boys.
You said something about Yu-Gi-Oh! And it has been decreed.
What makes the salad illegal?
5, 4, 3, 2,
That's pretty
1.
much it.
Your time has expired.
Especially made.
Those are really quick seconds.
Let's see here. No, I know you. No, you like tacos. No. All right. T-Virus. Hello there,
Wow.
T-Virus. Attack, defend, or mother's instinct.
There are no wrong answers.
Attack.
That's not. Don't lie to them.
Don't!
I heard.
Please, I don't.
Attack. Understood.
We need to learn.
It's alright, Mario. We know.
She meets her daughter's eyes and says nothing, watching her silently. Despite his minor injuries, the soldier is able to react, yanking the girl closer to him. The daughter drops her bunny doll and closes her eyes. The aura explodes into a torrent of crystallizing flames. The soldier tries to block, but the pure ether rips into him, sending him flying through a wall. My friends, the soldier has been defeated, but not killed.
That feels like an important distinction.
Can we kick him while he's down?
Severely injured, but still alive, the soldier gets up. Immediately, he runs to his mech, climbing into the open cockpit. Just before the door closes, the mother throws the incendiary grenade inside. The ground shakes, but not because of the grenade. A shadow sweeps across everything. The dark monument now hovers over the town gates, dropping bolts of blazing fire in every direction. The mother grunts in pain as she lifts the bullet-riddled motorcycle into an upright position. She calls to her daughter to get on, but the girl is unmoving, staring at the monster in the sky. Quickly, she pulls her daughter up on the seat with her. She still has one strong leg and arm. The adrenaline masks pain for now. We're going to be okay, she tells her daughter. I promise. We have to, she thinks to herself. Together, they speed away from the inferno that was the town of Shade. My friends, this way.
Yeah, I wouldn't really want to have a flame grenade up the cockpit either. I think we just gave this man gonorrhea. Or was it herpes?
Oh boy, I sure do love refugee vacations. Oh man.
Yo, love this. Did you bring the hot dogs for the barbecue?
Friend, stop here. Friend, stop here. Stop here, friend. Pause here. Stop here, friend.
That's how you learn.
This guy's
Get
like
your
a.
break. Get your
He's
break.
like a rocket, bro.
Hey, Salad, can you hear the
That's why when it comes to like
game from the stream?
when it comes to like new people who are doing tours, I just go if there is no
Just
wrong
Mystic's
answer.
not answering, so I need to see if the stream's working.
Okay, you're talking to me again?
Well,
I
you
can hear
shouldn't be able to hear
myself
me. Cool, good.
I can hear myself twice. That answers it.
Good. Good.
Don't be afraid.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Mistakes. Try again.
My friends, we're waiting for a few more to catch up. Please, I beg your patience.
What does high smoothing strength do? Okay, that's way too
We
high.
didn't get to see this, but the fence gates weren't there before. It was just little pillars.
Definitely we're not,
But yeah, that way the questies can see it.
Yeah.
By the questies, I mean the singular.
Why did you say
Dermot,
tacos?
your scarf
so...
is looking quite nice. Scarfy. Very nice this
It's the
evening.
motorcycle.
Thank you, Shane.
Is there any quest missions?
10,000, you're welcome.
No. There's no questing in here. It's not quest compatible.
No, I'm streaming to people who
Hello,
are on
Cage.
quest
I
and
don't know
therefore
who you
can't watch
are,
it.
but
That's
you're
what's
close to
happening.
me, and I'm gonna call on you next.
Alright.
You know there's a threat.
It's not a threat. It's an extension of friendship.
Ooh.
That sounds like a threat.
All friendships are threats. Threats to loneliness.
Yeah, I can't get mad at that. I can't get snarky about that. That's
Also
good.
a threat to your snack drawer.
Yeah,
And I'm coming for it.
You can get mad at God, is that what it feels like to get hit by the power of friendship?
You fool.
Yes.
You know, a friend is just an enemy who hasn't attacked yet, that knows all your
Well, get
weaknesses,
to it,
bruh.
'cause I'm coming.
No, all my friends have shot me.
Sadly, guess what, I'm in LA.
Alright. Everyone's here now. Time to continue. My friends, the story continues. They ride for hours. The trail is empty. The sound of the wind and the rumble of the engine slowly fade out in the mother's mind. All she can hear are her own thoughts alongside the painful thumps in her chest. The daughter holds on silently, eyes staring vacantly into the darkening sky. Angel, I am so sorry. We are almost there. We will be at a safe place soon, the mother says. The daughter does not respond. My friends, this way.
This is uncharted territory, oh boy.
Not quite.
I have a bad feeling about this.
They did indeed say that there would be new riddles, new challenges.
Mm-hmm.
They're mixed with the old.
Caution!
Yes. I should go with the quotes.
Yep.
Yes, it's fine. Do not follow me.
Alright, now I just have to see if the giant mech is going to be in the background, like it usually is.
You do it, Ether. It's keyboard smash. You're good at this.
Look at him go.
The story continues. The sky is dark. The outpost looms ahead. Various points of light moving about. The mother left the motorcycle on the road. It ran out of fuel a while ago. She leads her daughter by the hand, struggling to breathe as they walk. Finally, they're somewhere safe. Finally, they can take a rest. And finally, she can... Wait. Something isn't right. This is meant to be a waypoint for smugglers. An underground checkpoint for refugees. Why are there soldiers everywhere? Gray soldiers. The mother breaks down. She lets go of her daughter's hand and drops to her knees. This is hopeless. They can't escape. What is she even doing? The information from Shade wasn't correct. And it hurts. It hurts. Everything hurts. The pain is almost unbearable. And it's getting worse by the minute. Mama? The daughter's voice is tiny and feeble. Mama? Mama, are you okay? The mother looks at her daughter. You should sleep, Mama. I'll sleep too. And we can go to the dream world together. She takes hold of her mother's hand. I thought there were monsters there, but I know who it actually is. It's safe there, Mama. Let's go to sleep. let's go to sleep and forget about this place. The mother listens to her daughter's words and begins to cry. She can't die here, and this poor child is already succumbing to the trauma. Her angel is losing herself. No. 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 She has to be stronger. She has to make her own hope. The mother stands up. The mother takes her daughter's hand back. She looks ahead. There has to be a way through here. The mother marches forward, with her daughter in tow. My friends, this way.
Yeah, that's what
Stepped
I
on a
meant.
kidney
He likes to
bean.
use that model when he's in here.
Yep, told ya.
Yeah, that's not at all menacing as hell.
We got the Void Reaver.
Void Reaver. I'm gonna ether blast you into oblivion.
The pilot now with
Without even
subtitles sometimes.
Nah, if I did that, if I did that, I'd block everyone's view.
Yeah, I think something got bonked with the avatar.
Having a river so close is giving me PTSD. God damn it.
Yeah, Fall River is a nice touch.
Yeah, he likes to do it. That's Ragnaros. He likes to do that every once in a while.
The story continues. They sneak. I repeat, they sneak through the building carefully, avoiding the patrols. They stop and remain silent as two soldiers approach one another. The soldiers stop to talk, and the mother listens carefully. Hey, I'm sure you've heard, but Shade's been wiped from the map. Nothing left but ashes. It doesn't feel real, one soldier says with a worried tone. I'm not surprised. The Dark Monument is in the region, and Shade was a known supply point for the Ethers. But what if it comes here? They say it just destroys everything that's not a part of its unit. Unlikely. That machine they excavated is here. It is scheduled for transport to District Zero. They would not destroy something this important. You mean that creepy mech that nobody is allowed to go near? Yeah. Rumor has it there is an ether amplifier on board. The scanners can't make sense of it. That's impossible. I thought you can only fit those on big warships. Don't you need to grow them or something crazy like that? Well, whatever it is, I heard they can't get the mechs to work. It fries any equipment we attach to it. Hey, want to go see it before it ships out? Nobody is watching it now. No way. No, that thing gives me the creeps. The soldiers part ways to continue their patrols. The mother concludes that the mech they spoke of is their only chance to leave. She looks at her daughter. The girl has been silent, staring vacantly at the walls since they arrived. She wants to check if she's all right, but they need to move. My friends, we are nearing the end. This way.
I have a feeling I know what's coming.
Oh, gotta run before you get squished.
Don't get crushed.
Man, don't worry.
Don't
I
get
can't- I'll
squished.
squish it.
Run
away!
Run away.
Yes. Like I said.
Because I can do it's even bigger than what?
Oh god, big cat.
I'm not doing that.
Which one's the map?
Oh.
Nice.
Why? If you try and crush someone, we're gonna have to call you Squishy Cat instead.
Oh.
Anyway.
That's a huge bitch!
Good grief.
Oh. Bad words are that of the inarticulate. We're more sophisticated than that. And I'm drunk.
Kahora, shut the fuck up.
Really quick.
I don't know.
Amazing.
Right inside my fucking ear, Jesus.
Travelers, your attention please. Travelers,
Tom, something.
if you need a bathroom break,
Yeah.
your chance will come up very shortly. Please wait. The story is close to its conclusion. Now, the story continues. There it stands alone. The magenta mech. The air is thick around it, drowning out sound and somehow the glare of the night lights. This is our only chance. If there's anyone up there, please help me. No, I can do this, the mother thinks to herself. It's warm to the touch. The metallic surface seems to animate electricity. The cockpit eerily and silently opens. Not wasting time, the mother motions for her daughter to climb inside with her. But the girl refuses. The mother looks up and sees a guard in the distance slowly patrolling closer. She kneels down to her eye level and whispers in frustration that they need to fly where Daddy is. The daughter backs away from her and the mech. She speaks with a quivering voice. No, that's not the right way. We need to wait here. What? The mother is confused and tries to reach for her daughter. We have to go now. No, it's the pilot in the dream, Mama. We need to wait for the pilot. The daughter says louder as she backs away again. Angel, please, they are going to see us. I am the pilot. Listen, please, I am the pilot. Okay? We are going to fly this to where Daddy is. Please get it now. No, Mama, we will be safe if we go to sleep. Mama, we will be safe if we go to sleep. The daughter says louder, starting to cry. Stop, Angel. Angel, calm down, she pleads, with her right arm outstretched. I don't want to go in there, Mama, she shrieks. The child shrieks. It's too late. A soldier on the wall shouts and triggers the intruder alarms. Sirens start blaring and the daughter panics, running into her mother's arms. Blinding spotlights quickly discover their whereabouts, illuminating the mother and daughter, holding one another under ghostly white light. The pilot will save us. The pilot will save us. The pilot will save us, she says over and over, before fainting in her mother's arms. Angel? Angel? The mother pats her daughter's face. The sirens continue to blare, and the soldiers are making their way down the walls. The mother looks at the daughter's unconscious face, and then over to the mech's open cockpit, a pitch-black void inside. My friends, listen carefully. You have a choice to make. Please, go stand next to the magenta mech if you wish to stay awake with Mother. I repeat, if you wish to stay awake with Mother, go stand next to the magenta mech. If you wish to follow the daughter into the darkest nightmare, please stand next to my fellow tour guide, Cilantro. I repeat, if you wish to follow the daughter into the darkest nightmare, please stand next to my fellow tour guide, Cilantro.
I didn't understand what was going on.
Make your choice.
I haven't seen
Good
this
choice,
dream.
Solid.
This is my first time, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just following you guys.
Do we,
I hope
yeah,
I hope it's been entertaining so far.
Don't let others choose
Being
you.
a first time,
When in
I
doubt,
recommend
trust the
not
magic.
What feels right.
Yes.
But
Trust the shadow magic.
the mech side.
Realize this is a split
that
path.
part
This
is
isn't actually
also
a
really
choice per se.
Oh.
I will not deny.
Like Sheen's doing a part, and then we're doing a part.
Yes.
Yep. Problem is, I don't
This
remember
part
the
is
part,
cool.
so.
This part is cool, but that part
We
is
have
also
5 items, so this section is going to be entirely different.
We have the power of more
Wait,
cube.
there are 2 Sheens.
The power of
There are
crystal.
2 cubes.
My
There are
friends,
2.5 Sheens.
my friends, I, Cilantro, will be your guide through the dark, and Mother will protect us while we descend into sleep. Please wait for me on the other side of the blue safe point.
Alright.
first non.
Where safe point?
By the way, I love cilantro and sandwiches.
I put cilantro in my curry earlier.
My friends,
Ingredient.
the blue save point is over this way.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
buddy.
the Erd Tree.
Is this a Near Replicant reference?
This is actually a reference to Earth, which has trees.
So, fun fact about that.
No frickin' way.
King's kid
drew
that.
Actually, I'm pretty sure this
The
is a
little
reference
heart.
to the pilot where we go into a dream and there's a tree in it.
Oh my god.
Ragnaros, you just gave me PTSD.
Actually, I'm pretty sure
Oh,
this is a
dude.
reference to trees because trees are trees and they're made of wood.
I love wood.
What about, do you prefer the morning or do you prefer the morning or evening wood?
Yeah. Doing this one first, you kind of get an idea of what's going on. Doing the mech first, it was a cool
Never change
fight, but you
that.
kind of like
Never
go like,
change.
what the heck's going on?
Hi.
My friends, welcome the nightmare. The story continues. The unknown figure jolts awake with awareness, as if they just fell from up high. The undulating void around them is giving off voices. The figure listens closely. A slow and faint heartbeat echoes beneath scrambled words. They can't make sense of the sounds at all, but it does feel somehow meaningful or important. That's her. No. My. The words come as but silent thoughts to the figure. Confused, they pursue the voices. A monumental tree stands tall in the void. There is a warm air of absolute around it. Something unfathomable. Something unifying the voices in the dark. The heartbeat is coming from this tree. Without a voice, the figure's thoughts burn in the dark. This is mine? This was made for me. It was always made for me. But where are the wings? Suddenly, the air goes cold. The void quakes and bubbles up with tar. It drips down the tree as an image slowly emerges, reflecting off the black substance. A blood moon. Through every dream, every story, every secret and whisper, I will hunt you, and I will take back what is mine. I will devour your soul while your friends watch. Face me, travelers! Fight for your pilot's soul!
Take it down.
Suddenly, a tremendous sound erupts from nearby, shredding the very air into pieces. From out of the nightmarish abyss, a shadow of tremendous size creeps like a spider. It pulls its heavy carapace, burdened with great spines of colorless crystal. Its face is naught but a maw with 3 jaws and a single gleaming eye inside its gullet. Crowning its mouth is the heart, shimmering with all the colors, held hostage by the monster. The abomination observes the figure standing in the middle of this nightmare, and the dream devourer readies to attack. The figure realizes they have items on them, and they quickly look over what they have. My friends, due to your choices from earlier, the figure has with them a Class X Nestic, First Aid Burn Cream, a Good Luck Charm, an Ether Veeler, and a Mermaid Ring. They are also wearing a pair of vambraces and have a familiar bayonet at their side. The dream devourer hisses, and a noxious black fog pours out of its carapace, filling the air. My friends, the figure can attack, defend, or use one of the items that they have with them. What will the figure do? You have 1 minute to discuss and decide.
You said it was readying to attack, yes?
The items were not from others.
That's what I heard.
So, you want to use an item when you need it, but...
Yep, so
Also,
now
everyone
you're thinking,
knows there's items you can use.
what items could I have chosen
here?
Well, it's nice how attacking and defending is not tied
First,
to
I do have to say,
Don't worry, we all did that.
True.
We were like, okay, we need the things from other. And then we
Just
realized,
half thing's pretty cool.
as we went to go through the choices,
I didn't know that was gonna happen. That's it. That part was sick.
Yeah.
Previously
Okay,
during this
the
fight,
default
the items that we
That's what the
picked,
ultimate
we would have 3 of them. They turned into something else, Now we just have the items, so there's like a trillion more choices that we could possibly make. So I have no idea
Well,
what to
and
do.
we have 5 of them, yeah. So.
Well, what were the items?
Cilantro, what were the items again, please?
Mermaid ring,
My friends,
Monastic, first aid burn
the figure
cream.
has with them a Class X Nestic, First Aid Burn Cream, a Good Luck Charm, an Ether Veiler, and a Mermaid Ring. They can choose to attack, defend, or use one of these items.
A good luck charm preemptively before a fight.
Well, I think the monster's about to attack us immediately.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think we're
I
on
have-
1 and go.
I would defend.
I have a feeling that that when we pick an item, it will then turn into the thing. So we're gonna have to do a lot of like actually trying to figure out what turns into what, assuming it works the
True.
same way.
It might not work the same way.
In which
Right.
case, we're gonna be here a billion years. Which, fine, I guess.
I mean, hell yeah.
That is how it is.
How do we use this first turn to figure out the nature of the situation?
I
I'd
say
say-
let's use one of the items, I guess. I'd say the
Yeah.
Ether
I'd say
Veiler.
Veiler
It's
turn.
attacking.
Yeah, let's
if,
do the
it's,
Ether
if it
Veiler.
doesn't turn into something, the Ether Veiler might let us hide. That's all I'm gonna say.
We could
That's
use the
right.
one put on its eyes.
My friends,
That's a good one too.
the story must continue. The dream devourer hisses, and a noxious black fog pours out of its carapace, filling the air. Golden, may I call on you?
Okay. Alright.
The figure can attack, defend, or use one of their items. What will they do?
You may always ask for help
I'm-
from the group.
Can I? I thought it was
No,
just
we
me.
So I would
yes.
say either defend or use
No,
one of
no.
the
It's
items.
me. It's just me. It's just me. So, I would say that we have to defend.
Is that your final choice?
She just asks that. It's not supposed to be intimidating.
Oh, okay.
In this case,
Then
it
yes,
is
it is
not
my
a
final
GM.
choice.
What may it be, Golden?
Well then, their fate is sealed. The figure takes a defensive stance. They hold their breath as the noxious fog surrounds them. Nothing happens this round.
Okay, so we properly defended.
Then,
Interesting.
the figure can hear a loud rumbling in the distance, but they cannot see anything through the fog. What does the figure do? Attack, defend, or use an item?
Okay, now I'm saying let's use the Ether Veiler, and I'm stepping on
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was thinking.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah.
the Ether Veiler.
Yes.
And
Ether
last
Veiler
round I
all the
was
way.
correct. Last turn I was correct. Thank gosh.
Please do not be intimidated. Even if you were wrong, it wouldn't have mattered that much, because we're
Alright.
gonna do this a billion more times.
And also,
You never get straight on a new strike, new path again.
Yes. How it always is.
and also
Exactly.
Golden, if we
Yeah.
failed,
First,
that's not a
first.
bad thing. It just means we have new information to work with for next time.
Correct.
Nothing
absolutely
is
correct.
ever completely a failure.
Cool.
There are no wrong
Especially in this
choices.
community. However, we're thinking Ether Veiler here. Use the Ether Veiler.
Ether Veiler. Okay.
Seems we have
Isn't it
some
Valor?
unanimous,
I will
decision.
use
No,
the
it's
memento.
called the
Got
Ether
it.
Veiler, like veiling your
Okay.
ether.
Alright, Ether will use you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, my favorite class is Rogue, so
Yep.
time to disappear.
Come through for us.
Oh, man, they had it.
Trying to roll so high you disappear. Just don't cease to exist.
Also, if you're called once, you're not gonna get called anymore.
Hunter,
Basically.
the wolf. May I call on you?
You can designate.
Hello.
somebody
So
else.
sorry. Yeah, I was muted. Hi.
Hi. You are being called upon to answer.
Yes.
You have an important decision to make.
Mhm.
The figure can hear a faint rumbling in the distance, but they cannot see anything.
Mhm.
They may attack, defend, or use an item. What will they do?
Given the pose that I was striking, along with many of the other wonderful people here, I would suggest that we would attack.
Okay. Very well.
Good.
No wrong answer.
Get to use
The
it.
other
Understood.
consideration was
Every move
using an
is
ether veiler.
knowledge gained.
But attack is one option that we do not know the result of.
We do not.
The figure
Of many options, we do not know the result of.
tries to attack the Dream Devourer, but they cannot see through the fog. They strike blindly, hoping to land a lucky hit, but their blade only cuts through air. Fire erupts from all around them, and the figure is engulfed in an inferno. The figure takes damage this round.
Owie.
The Dream Devourer's lone eye glows blood red, rivaling the light of the full moon. It shudders as energy visibly emanates from its massive form, distorting the air around it. It is aiming directly at the blood moon. What will the figure do?
Well,
I still think we need to see what items do, so we
I'm
can try and
saying-
eat
Yeah.
Use an item.
I want to say good luck
Yeah,
charm.
burns.
But
I'd
it's
say
best to
burn
learn more
cream.
than to not.
Because
Well,
the
would,
good
would
luck
the burn
charm-
cream be used next turn then? Or, oh wait, I guess we took it this turn, so yeah, that would work.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
we got burned, so I'd say the
True,
burn cream.
yeah.
Yes, but we also need. Yes,
We also need to deal with the fact that he's about to fire a beam at the moon is gonna come back at us.
Well, it's not gonna hit us
Would
directly.
any of our items protect that?
Either veiler,
I'd say the
burn
good
cream,
luck
good luck
charm, assuming that it transforms into the protect item, but
Oh, yeah?
that's an assumption.
Yes.
Well, if it's a beam of light, burn cream would protect against sunburns.
Come on.
Because this is also a dream. Things are not exactly as they seem.
Use it. Honestly, I want to use any item and see what happens.
Yeah, just as long as we use an item.
Yeah,
Let's use an item.
I'm okay with them using anything as long as it's an item. So we still don't know the effects of items.
Yes. I agree with
Pick an
Cody.
item
Good luck
and see
charm
what
so they miss. Worst case
I
scenario,
think-
we get hit.
There could happen.
Chippelope,
Good luck,
do you speak?
Yes.
The Dream Devourer is aiming directly at the blood moon. The figure can attack, defend, or use an item. What do they do?
We're gonna use an item, and we're gonna use a good luck charm.
Alright. Time to find.
The figure takes out the good luck charm from their pack. A hazy memory flutters just on the edge of coalescence. But before the figure can make sense of it, the nightmare before them devours it whole. The good luck charm crumbles to dust. As the Dream Devourer's eye glows bright, the moon resonates with it. A wave of mimetic energy washes over the figure. They are compelled to face the blood moon, its crimson light burning deep into their mind. The figure has taken significant damage this round.
We got burned again.
No, that's not a good thing. Items do not disintegrate unless you use them.
I'm not freaking
We
out.
got burned again.
But
Huh?
however, I think
Right.
it's quite obvious what's happening here. They
My
do
friends.
transform, but you have to use it correctly immediately for it to do
My
anything.
friends, the Dream Devourer thrusts its spines downwards, and the ground begins to rumble. The figure can attack, defend, or use one of their remaining items. What will the figure do?
I'm
What
thinking
is
either defend or
Classic's
burn
next
cream at this point.
Burn cream.
When in doubt, burn cream.
I thought it was burning down C4.
So
We don't have a
I
C4.
have a feeling burn cream is just gonna dissolve, like the last thing did.
Well, we gotta put it on ourselves to protect us.
No, burn cream just burns.
No, I was making a joke.
Well, there
I
may be
thought it
items
was
that may
to
actually have
heal against
combat
burns.
use.
That's what it is in real life.
Yes.
We're in a dream now, so.
There's some.
Burn cream makes you burn.
We don't know how things will function here, but we knew what it used to do, and we're hoping that it's still a little like that somehow.
Yeah, we are really praying here, dude.
I mean, we've lost basically. But...
Oh, we've absolutely lost, but might as well gather as much information as we can.
Alright, burn cream.
Burn cream?
It's like with the demon card. We're gonna die, but we're still gonna research.
My friends,
Heels.
Gray Edge, may I call on you?
Aye.
The figure can attack, defend, or use one of their remaining items. What will they do?
I'm gonna go on a gut feeling and use the Ether Veiler. Ether Veiler? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ether
Cool.
Veiler.
That's how you pronounce it.
The figure takes out the Ether Veiler. A hazy memory flutters on the edge of coalescence. Something from a story a long time ago. But before the figure can make sense of it, the nightmare before them devours it whole. The Ether Veiler crumbles to dust. The ground beneath their very feet opens wide, and the figure tumbles straight into the void. They feel a brief moment of weightlessness before hitting the ground hard. The figure has taken damage this round. The Dream Devourer crawls down after them into the pit. Its body blocking out all the light from above. The darkness closes in. Its maw opens wide, ready to engulf the figure. What do they do?
Well, its eye was in its mouth. So if its mouth is open, we can attack the eye, right?
Yeah, my own thinking is like,
There's no mist covering him.
at this point, I'm just going
It's
down
a fucking-
swinging. I don't care what I do. I'm just going down swinging.
Looks like every time we get an item wrong, it just
We're going
disintegrates.
down, so. No more
Might as well
items.
try to take
we
one
are just
stab at
feeling
it.
Yeah. No more items, we just spin it. YOLO attack.
That's my thinking all along. Attacking. I'm going out swinging.
If we're going down, we're just gonna poke it in the eye on the way out.
Exactly. If we're going down, we don't engage him anymore.
At the very least, we can
Doesn't
make it
make
go
sense
down.
to run the library now.
That hurt a little.
Cilantro runs the library, but I'm not sure if
And it has
Lone
to do with the slight
functions
moderate
the same way
discomfort.
anymore.
We'll see, I
I have
guess.
to say, there might
I
be
will
hints
unfortunately
in
have to
terms of
go.
years.
As soon as this tour's done, I gotta go sleep because I gotta get up and go see my
Oh, right.
family tomorrow.
You have obligations tomorrow, that's right.
Yeah, I
Hi.
have obligations tomorrow.
Well, still good seeing you, dude.
It's good seeing you too, Terrell. It's really good seeing you too.
Why?
My friends,
the acting with you.
your time is up. Denied. Do you speak? The figure can attack, defend, or use one of their remaining items. What do they do?
Going out with a bang. Let's attack.
I am sorry, could you please repeat that?
We're going out with a bang. Let's attack.
Understood. The figure
Heck
will
yeah.
attack. The figure tries to raise their bayonet, but their body does not respond. They are too weak after the fall. The dream devourer inches closer. The figure's final thoughts burn cold in the dark. This isn't how the legend ends. I was so close. I have to find it. I have to become the jaws of the nightmare close around the figure, and they cease to exist. It is time to wake up from this nightmare. My friends, this way.
He's dead, that's good, amen.
Quest failed.
Dibs on that guy's stuff.
Well, that was a shit show, but at least we learned something.
Yeah, we learned a lot, like, oh, hey. Except it got eaten.
Yeah? Yeah. We went through months going through this over and over again without learning that kind of stuff.
We did it!
And by you did it, you mean she had a heart attack and died?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Rip.
So then we ended just about at the same time. Like, almost immediately.
I heard something.
Understood.
I agree.
I shall return to my usual form.
It was a complete shit show in there.
Awesome. So then we almost ended at the exact same time, just like 10 seconds apart.
It's time to go back
Wow.
to bed.
That was unfortunate, man.
Everything's different in there than we're used to.
I already feel like I know which ending we're getting.
I'm gonna go play a little bit of Mahalo.
By the way, throw.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think it's completely neutral. Yeah, it's a
At the
whole
very
new,
least, it's not as bad as it could be.
system.
It's time to learn, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, it wasn't my
Yep.
idea.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fine.
Could be
Alright, ladies and gentlemen,
Do it.
back to Travelers Learning Mode.
Travelers.
Back to the basics, people.
Yeah. Travelers, your attention, please. The story concludes. Welcome back. The grand finale awaits. The daughter opens her eyes slowly. The nightmare has left her head heavy and her mind in a fog. She hangs sideways in the passenger seat, suspended by the belt. She calls for her mother and struggles to unbuckle herself. but freezes when she sees the nightmare in the sky. Far above where the wrecked magenta mech lies. The black clouds part, and the dark monument shows itself. Its monstrous form grows like a void, swallowing the world. Bolts of fire begin to drop everywhere, filling the sky with red. The daughter, unable to free herself, wishes none of this ever happened. She wishes her whole life was just a bad dream. She wishes she was safe with her mother. She shuts her eyes tight and wishes for a place no monsters could ever find her. My friends, the magenta mech vanishes in the flames. Please, use the cold save point.
I do not remember this.
This scene of overall.
No, it's the same. It's just.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
Mech right there.
Oh no, our mecha, it's broken.
No, it's just sleep.
Our table, it's broken.
Oh, yeah,
And
definitely.
here we are. No.
Once again.
Dead.
To be honest, I think.
Defeats.
And here we are, alone at the end of time.
You're gonna need a couple more frames for that burn.
Yeah. Turn the little lantern like Harry Potter. No lumos, babe.
God, it's so. No, I can't make that.
Unfortunate.
Oh God, our big friend is dead. Dibs on his stuff.
No, it's just asleep, see? Sleepy.
Travelers,
He's just resting.
the story concludes. The magenta mech sits bathed under shifting blue light. An otherworldly tree stands tall, supporting it. The daughter opens her eyes and is finally not met with fire, but complete silence. She manages to unbuckle her seatbelt and crawls over to the pilot seat. Mama, she speaks meekly. Mama, wake up. But there's no response. Mama? Mama? Mama, wake up, Mama? She weeps for an answer, but no one would hear her cries. Not here, beneath this ocean distortion. Not ever. Welcome to the neutral ending of the pilot.
Yay! guys.
I had a feeling we would reach this, but it's not as bad as it could have been.
Here a while.
Trust me, you don't want to remember the bad ending.
You won.
Yeah, I looked it up, and yet no.
We're gonna be here a while.
Trust me, this is preferable. Depression is preferable to whatever else happens.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true.
I looked up what the bad ending was a while ago, and yeah.
Yes, this is neutral. Trust me, it gets much worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better. This is like out of the two, like, not good endings, this is the better outcome.
So, Salad, what'd you think of your first actual tour?
Yep.
Pretty good.
It was fun, but at the same time, I was a little weary that this would be our outcome. At the very least,
Unfortunately,
I'm trying to mark down what we
sometimes
should
tragedy
probably avoid.
That's how it is.
Unfortunately, tragedy cannot always be averted.
Process of elimination.
Oh, dude, it was incredible.
I've already marked down the ones I believe should be
Traveler's
first.
learning curve.
Like my
It's going to be bumpy for a while.
You are quiet.
Travelers, my dear friends of the narrative domain, you still stand here, projected from the world above. We still have an effect here. Our time is not yet over. Travelers, listen carefully. Thank you. 10,000 thank yous for your attendance to today's event. We will get better. We will improve continuously. Our events are inspired by a good time, because that is why we do this. We do this for fun. We do this for free. We do this to be a bright spot in the world, because the world is too dark. Much, much too dark. And there is plenty of room for lights. So that's what this all is. VRTravellers, we have a Patreon. We accept donations, but we will do this if and nothing ever is anything. We will continue to be a bright spot. Because your reactions are what powers us forwards. Your positivity, your happiness, the wholesome corniness that is cringe of a good ending is what we seek. It's hard to explain, but I promise you, it makes sense. My friends, thank you for tonight's tour. I kindly ask that you tell your friends about this and invite them on the next one. Our tours are free and will always be free. However, we do have a Patreon. If you would like to donate money to our Patreon, it is in the info channel of our Discord. The Discord ID is my status in VR chat. And if you would like to donate, please note that your money will go to the time that we spend on world creation mainly. My fellow tour guide here, Pimon Nick 123, standing behind me. Pimon Nick Pop 123, excuse me.
Yeah.
Nick has his head buried in world development almost every minute of every day, forever. And I thank him for everything. P2 is in development, thanks to Nick and his hard work. Nick, thank you for all that you do. Nick created this world of the pilot, so please, if you enjoyed the beauty here and the triggers and the animations, please give your thanks to him.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, your hands together. Yes, hands together. Yes.
Act your controllers in respect.
Thank you.
I will break my controllers, smashing them against each other.
Yeah, I'm clapping in the weirdest way I can.
You're all good.
I get full controllers fucking all in the mood.
That's so interesting.
Thank you,
can
Smile.
really play without controllers, though. You're able to do the slap, 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 clap, clap.
My friends, the revisions to the pilot took a long time. Quite intensive, quite complicated, and they are to thanks of my fellow tour guides, Cilantro and Metal Gin. Please put your hands together for them, Cilantro and Metal Gym, for your revisions of today's tour.
Genuinely amazing.
Your name gets me hungry.
I would like to.
Was impeccable.
I'm not entirely
Cilantro red rice, so good.
Really haunting. Well done.
You echo.
And and Rendizo.
Ren.
I have everything, my will to continue living, primarily thanks to you. Could you come forward, please? Yes.
Here, Chief.
No, you gotta stand in front of me so everybody can see you.
Oh.
Yeah, there you
Excuse
go.
me.
Rendizo, thank you for being Rendizo. Everybody put your hands together for Rendizo. Rendizo actually is the author of The Rendezvous, Our World. And he does countless things for us. Rendizo, thank you.
Multiple sync puns.
There's a very many
I think
sync
multiple
buttons.
is an understatement.
My friends,
There's only like several hundred. I mean, it wasn't that many.
if you don't like subscriptions, if you don't like the idea of paying money to people on a monthly basis, honestly, I don't either. But we do have a coffee, whatever.
Coffee.
Ko-fi. Like no one uses it. Oh, but if you want to be the first to use it, there is a Ko-fi for VR travelers. Please ask a fellow tour guide. You're welcome to throw $1 our way. Your money will any money that you throw towards VR travelers will immediately go towards commissions. We commission a lot of people for our projects, not just the tour guides. There's a lot of people outside the tour guide circle, which we ask to do stuff. So your money is going to go right back towards the production of our events. The pilot has other endings, as you know, and you're in quite for a treat. As I said, we've revised the tour. This is a neutral ending. Yeah, it's very important.
So excited to see the other ones.
We will drop a portal. We will drop a portal to the after party in about 5 or 10 minutes from now, right around here. I encourage you all to stick around. Let's get together for a group picture too.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that now. Everybody, please gather around the
picture.
the destroyed and defeated mech, thanks to you all's incompetence and horrible decisions.
I did.
So
I feel
like complete irresponsible with the lives of characters in the narrative domain. Very disappointing, travelers.
You're welcome.
I got another characters on my belt. I won.
Do we have a cameraman to take a photo of everybody that's irresponsible here?
Yeah, hold on, let me take
The only thing I'm irresponsible with is my... I don't know. A lot of things.
4, 5, 6 cams.
Who wants to download my 500 megabyte avatar?
I do better getting the camera like myself. Through all the cameras.
All right, what do we say on 3?
Revisions on 3.
Incompetence.
Incompetence.
Yes, incompetence. That's a
Could have been worse.
3.
Incompetent fools. Look what you've done.
Incompetence. Shame on you.
We took a picture.
I
think it was
Like the cinnamon toast, the cinnamon love that. You know what?
Just know for the mech guy, I really did try my best. I put a lot of thought behind what
I'm so sorry. This will be the last time that I silence you.
I really did try,
Yeah, they really did try, actually. You guys should have seen the group in the Magenta Mech battle. It was beautiful. They really tried.
Yeah, y'all ditched us. Thanks.
Alright, let's save the blame for the rendezvous after party. So, this will be the last time I silence you. We'll drop the portal to the after party in a few minutes. I'll leave that to another tour guide. Nick, Sillin, or Metal, you do that, please. I need to go take a break because my voice is dropping. So, everyone, thank you again so much. I'll join you at the bar and the after party in about 10 minutes. Or 15 minutes. Take care. Take care.
Take care of yourself, Sheen.
Stand right here. I'm gonna stand. I need to do that. I'll stand right here.
And then there's library.
Just Q immediately goes into the lake.
Unfortunately, I need to go.
Cues of the lake would be your wisdom.
The stepping mechanism.
Good point, yeah.
Yeah.